The Los Angeles Lakers' decision to sign Jake LaRavia to a 2-year, $12 million deal represents far more than just a simple roster addition. It signals a fundamental shift in how this franchise approaches team building in this modern era. Following the departure of Dorian Finney-Smith to the Houston Rockets on a 4-year, $53 million deal, so about $11 to $12 million per year, the Lakers moved on quickly to secure a younger, more cost-effective replacement who fits perfectly into their evolving system under JJ Redick. LaRavia's signing carries big implications for a Lakers team that drastically transformed its identity with the February 2025 blockbuster trade that brought in Luka Dončić to the Lakers in exchange for Anthony Davis, a move that obviously fundamentally altered their championship timeline and roster construction philosophy. While the 23-year-old forward in Jake LaRavia may not be a household name, his skill set and contract structure positions the Lakers for both immediate competitiveness and long-term flexibility as they navigate the complexities of building around two superstars, with one being over 40 years old. The Lakers utilized a portion of their $14.1 million non-taxpayer mid-level exemption to secure LaRavia, leaving approximately $8.3 million remaining in their MLE, along with their full $5.1 million in biannual exception. This financial maneuvering keeps the Lakers hard capped at the first apron, but it provides crucial flexibility to pursue additional talent, particularly at the center position, where they've identified DeAndre Ayton as a primary target following his recent buyout from Portland. The contrast between LaRavia's deal and Finney-Smith's new contract illustrates the Lakers' new disciplined approach to roster construction, as rather than committing over $50 million across 4 years to a 32-year-old player coming off ankle surgery, the Lakers invested in a young player entering his prime at roughly half the annual cost. LaRavia's 2024 and 25 statistics paint a picture of a well-rounded contributor who maximizes his potential, having averaged 6.9 points per game, 3.9 rebounds, and 2.4 assists per game as well, while also shooting an impressive 47.5% from the field and 42.3% from three-point range across 66 games split between Memphis and Sacramento. These numbers become even more compelling when considering his limited role. LaRavia accomplished this production in just 20.4 minutes per game, demonstrating the efficiency that modern NBA teams covet, and it's tough to be consistent when you don't get consistent minutes. Let's just be honest here. The 6'8" forward's defensive capabilities align perfectly with what JJ Redick's system requires, and his versatility allows him to guard multiple positions while maintaining the basketball IQ necessary to make quick rotations and reads. His ability to space the floor while moving the ball around efficiently also makes him an ideal complement to Dončić's playing style. I think it could create the type of synergy that championship teams require as they navigate the complexities of modern playoff basketball. And we all know that Luka has a weakness defensively, so it's going to be ultra important for some of the Lakers role players to step in and fill the gaps and kind of make up for what Luka lacks on that end, because we all know he will make up for it offensively. Anyways, one of the most overlooked aspects of LaRavia's signing is that the Lakers were reportedly targeting him as their top wing priority once Finney-Smith committed elsewhere, and this signing represents a fundamental shift from previous years when the Lakers often made reactive moves. The Lakers' approach this offseason, to me, kind of reflects some of the lessons they learned from previous seasons where short-term signings created some roster imbalances, and now they are prioritizing long-term thinking over immediate gratification in a way that positions them for sustained success in the Luka Dončić era. The emphasis on youth, versatility, and cost efficiency suggests the Lakers understand the importance of building depth around their superstar core while maintaining the financial flexibility necessary to adapt as circumstances change, which we all know they constantly are in this current state of the NBA. Because with the two top guys getting older, you can't just have nobody around them. That is becoming obvious. Luka's presence fundamentally alters how the Lakers now evaluate personnel decisions. His arrival via the trade last February has created both immediate championship aspirations and long-term planning considerations. LaRavia's youth and team-friendly contract aligns perfectly with this timeline. He can provide some immediate contributions while also being cheap and giving the Lakers financial flexibility as this team navigates Luka's big contract, which could reach up to $229 million over 4 years. Reports indicate that Doncic is actively involved in the Lakers' offseason strategy, which is a big change from previous years when LeBron James primarily drove all the decisions, and this shows the Lakers are trying to build a sustainable championship infrastructure rather than just pursuing short-term fixes any longer. And right now, the Lakers' pursuit of additional roster upgrades remains their primary offseason priority, and it has to be. With DeAndre Ayton emerging as a frontrunner following his buyout from Portland, Ayton's availability creates a pretty intriguing opportunity for the Lakers to address their center position need using their remaining mid-level exception money. As the former #1 overall pick offers size, rebounding, and also interior scoring, even despite the lackluster start to his career, I think Ayton would complement Luka's playmaking style perfectly, and the Lakers' remaining $8.3 million in MLE capacity does provide just enough resources to compete for Ayton's services. Though they will face competition from teams that can offer full exceptions, but can those teams offer championship aspirations? Probably not. Can they put a player back in the spotlight? No, they can't. That's something only the Lakers can do, and that is what they have to their advantage right now. Anyways, JJ Redick's coaching philosophy definitely emphasizes versatility. We all know that, and he loves his shooting. He was one of the best shooters in NBA history. He also emphasizes communication and intelligent rotations, qualities that LaRavia demonstrated consistently during his time in Memphis and Sacramento. His ability to defend multiple positions while maintaining team defensive concepts makes him very valuable in playoff scenarios where matchup flexibility becomes critical, particularly as the Lakers attempt to build a more switchable defensive unit, because like I said, we all know that the Lakers have to find some way to make up for Luka being a defensive liability. So to me, LaRavia's signing represents more than just filling out the rest of this roster around the starting lineup. It signals a cultural shift towards sustainable team building that prioritizes basketball intelligence and fit over just name recognition. The Lakers are now emphasizing long-term thinking over immediate gratification, and this new disciplined approach to free agency reflects maturity in the front office and represents a stark contrast to previous seasons where the franchise often pursued aging veterans like Carmelo Anthony and a bunch of other guys like that on short-term deals. The emphasis on youth, versatility, and cost efficiency demonstrates the Lakers' understanding of modern NBA roster construction, where depth and flexibility often prove more valuable than individual star power in playoff scenarios. Austin Reeves' recent decision to decline a 4-year, $89.2 million extension offer will create additional roster considerations as the Lakers plan for the future. While Reeves still does remain committed to the organization, his decision to enter unrestricted free agency next summer adds urgency to the Lakers' championship window, while potentially creating some salary cap complications. The Lakers' ability to retain Reeves long-term will likely depend on their success this season and their willingness to commit significant financial resources to a player whose skill set overlaps considerably with both LeBron James and Luka Dončić. But overall, getting back on track, while the Jake LaRavia signing may not generate headlines like marquee free agent acquisitions, which we have seen a lot of over the last few days — there was Miles Turner who went to the Bucks, there was a ton of stuff that happened — it represents exactly the type of strategic move that championship teams execute consistently. By securing a young, versatile player who fits their system at a reasonable cost, the Lakers have addressed immediate roster needs while maintaining flexibility for future moves. That's really all I have to say for this video. Let me know in the comments below what you think about this Jake LaRavia signing. Was it enough? Who else do you think the Lakers still need to get? Thank you all so much if you made it to this point in the video, and if you enjoyed and haven't yet, please be sure to drop a like and subscribe, because your support truly does mean the world. And also let me know what you would like to see next, and until then, I will see you all later.